So I want to talk a little bit about our evolution and our journey, right? And what we want to show you as part of the portfolio, how we actually going about this evolution and the journey that we've set forth. And when we looked at it, we went and said as a team, what's the best way to represent this? And we said to ourselves, look, waves. Waves are cumulative. They build upon each other, right? They're not like hills. You take a hill, you know, a hill. And so for us, this is a representation of what we are focused on from the portfolio in this first part of our journey. And it's all about experience, right? And these are the key things that we'll be delivering as part of that. Improved UX, improved design, containerization. These are all key fundamentals for us. And as we progress, we start to transition into that second wave and build upon ourselves, right? And what is that second wave? That's all about the work around identifying consistent architecture and technologies across the portfolio. Jason, you probably heard him say, we have 4 logging engines, I think it is, right? We've got multiple ways of doing monitoring, multiple search. We now need to drive more consistency, not only in the way we build our products, but actually the stacks within the products, right? So more investment that's occurring there. And then when we looked at it, we said, wait a minute here. This third wave that is coming, and you're all well aware of it, is really all around intelligence, right? And making informed decisions, leveraging NLP and MLP and other technologies. And as we build across our portfolios, this is how we're going to build our stacks, right? And then you'll see that all of this aligns very, very well with our overall themes. What are those core themes that we need to stay focused on, right? And those are the 4 major ones that we have.
For those of you who attended the factory tour back in Chelmsford, good God, that was 9 months ago, you saw the very beginning of this meeting room application that we were building, right? Where it would keep track of who comes in, who leaves, how many people are in it. It would identify if the room was actually available based on knowing how many people came in and out. Well, we could have kept working on this. And we've done some pretty neat things with it. We've connected George's tool using TensorFlows. And now we can identify by shape how many people are in a room in real time. And we built an iPad app to be able to do it. So let me show you what that looks like. I think it's right there. The iPad app is up in the corner. You can see that there's no people. 1 person, 2 persons, 3. The camera's over in the back corner of this room. This is actually in Chelmsford.
And this is all built on Domina?
This is all built on Domina. And there's me wearing my funny Russian hat. So 4 people in the room. Now, this is all actually going back to rooms and reservations in Domina, live. So Michael's going to close the door. Thank you, Michael, for closing the door. And we're going to experiment a little bit with this. And we're going to actually see how it can identify and count. So I'm going to, of course, climb under the desk because that's what I do. As you can see, it's going down to 3. Now, you'll watch me wave. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4.
But when we look at Domino, it's all about, first and foremost, business workflow for everyone. Right? How do we improve that workflow? How do we improve our overall design? You're going to see us, as I did the demo on Sophie earlier, you're going to see continued focus from us around containerization. We believe this is where our customers want to go. We believe this is the direction of the market. You're going to see us lean out heavily on Kubernetes and OpenShift, and you will also see us take you along with us on this journey. What does that mean? We're going to provide you with information that gives you a sense of what does it mean for you to follow us? What work do you need to actually do as well? So this is just the beginning, again, at a very high level, where we're focused on V12. And then finally, we're going to continue our focus on apps. But the one thing I want to say is you've seen us pivot heavily towards apps over the last 18 months. You're going to see us start to pivot back a little bit more towards mail again. So more to come on that, but I can tell you that as an organization, we made that decision early on that we had to pivot and really swing the pendulum towards apps, but we've made the realization of, okay, it's now time to pull back a little bit. More to come on that, but we're excited about some of the work that Jason and team are doing to really start to understand what can we do to actually innovate within the mail market as well. So I'm excited about what he's got going on in there. We're not ready to share it with you yet, but we will be very, very soon. Continued investment in Same Time. So we're fortunate enough to have the product management leader for Same Time as well as the development leader here. This team continues to make investments into this. We are going to continue to drive our goals around simplifying Same Time. We are now moving towards where we are going to be giving you visibility into what we're doing around meetings with Same Time and our transition and our evolution there. So let's talk about connections. Connections is really about these three major things, right? Integrated experiences. How do we continue to focus on integration across the portfolio? You are going to see us start to pivot towards more of a trusted collaboration. We are going to leverage the security that is built into the portfolio. We see pieces within the market that we believe this is an area that we need to focus on, and you'll hear more from us there. But you'll also see a lot around reducing the total cost of ownership. And a lot of that will have to do with containerization as well, right? So what you're seeing us do, in DX, we led with containerization and Kubernetes. Now the other aspects of the portfolio are starting to follow.